like, can y'all hear everything? Like, let me know if the audio levels are like great, cause OBS just or like Streamlabs like reset my settings. Look at this widescreen view now on the webcam. It's pretty good. So like changes like a new monitor, so it's kind of like getting used to it. It's perfect, I bet. Thank you, Beats. Shout out. Let's do what we're here for, and let's show y'all the screen. I think I have to click this, and then voila, we're in the FL Dell Studio. Gotta reload this. There we go. Can I have a pop-out chat? Not it, chief. Okay. Same thing every single time, bro.
Get through. Hey, ymar.
Alright, should be fixed now. Not sure.
Keep that bag, get through.
Oh my god. Chat's popping.
Hey, ymar.
What's good? Should be in stereo, like down mixed in mono right now. We got some questions in chat. What's good, Stan? Dzień dobry. Pro by Elixir, sending some loot right now, I bet. Let's check. Should be fine again. I made the melody, and I did the final mix. get many sales when collaborating with guys like Etro with many subs. Sales do be increasingly better, of course, because they have like a bigger audience, so it's kind of self-explanatory. Isaiah, there's nothing wrong with wanting to make a still though. True, but like my focus is not making money, it's just making music. But, like if you make money like by doing it, it's cool. Thank you Prop Pop or PAP. Make sure to like the stream, support the channel. What's a good skill? I never use skills, bro. I just start with the bass progression. I can make a hyperpop melody in a second. I'm from the Netherlands, bro. Elixir. Footnote goes hard. I just cooked it up in Photoshop. Dude, it's so trash, but hey, Photoshop skills getting there. But yeah, sales do be better, bigger channels. I think the audio is fixed right now. Let me know if it is. And like the stream, Europe gang, of course. Wie geht's so Stila? It's good, bro. Saucier Squad representative Soul Stealer in chat. What's good? So yeah, audio should be fixed. Also, like my webcam, I got like the wide screen on it right now, so it's like much better. Netherlands gang, for real. The audio is good. Hey, but I've only started producing, so I still find it hard to make melodies. It makes sense. In the start, everything is difficult because like you don't have like a certain technique for it. But yeah, the lead is like a R&B lead from Omni, giving out the sauce for the person who asked in chat. But yeah, let's start making melodies. What do you want to hear first? Or like what you want me to do at first? Cause I have to cook up some money back melodies, and like those are super repetitive, spammy melodies. So I don't know. You got the AT 2020 or 2035? 2035. Like you mean the mic, right? What's good, Radiant? A professional streamer, huh? I kind of do be. So let's share the screen. Let's go. So virtual? Oh, really? Y'all want me to do this? All right. So what should I start with? I usually just start with like, let's do like a classic ymar. Like, I don't know. It's like kind of like my signature thing now. So the way I do it is, it might be completely strange to you guys. So like these hyperpop beats, like how I make the melodies for like the Echo 2K stuff and stuff like that, like they're pretty high up tempo. So like 170, 160, 180, like not even 180. 180 is quite high, but like 170 is definitely like in that range. So my broski Meza, shout out Meza, showed me this like 4 months ago or some shit. And it's just like picking a bass sound, and by doing the bass, where it is, I can't find it, right here. So it's like a plug bass, so like you got bass and then like you put it on a track. So this is bass track, Control L to put it on your mixer real fast. Using your old mixer preset kit a lot, by the way, in ymar.beats. Yeah, yo, what's good, Gasky? Just make whatever you like. Hey, appreciate that, Yappa. ymar.beats presets are fire. Like his mixing kit, level up. It's pretty good. That's what I started with. I'm still using some stuff of it till this day, cause like it's just fire. Y'all recognize this sound? You probably do. So like what I do is just I start with this bass line. It's just like that's kind of fast. That's like hardcore. Hold Alt to do that. So like select it, Alt, and like it snaps to grit, and then you can like drag it out. So G sharp right there. So what I usually do too with the bass lines is it's pretty saucy. It depends on the bass you're using. But in Omnisphere you have to like tap with like the solo and glide. And when it's turned on, you can like do this. So you put it on cell, and then you can, I think. See, like the cool effect. Like gives that slide, which is pretty dope in my opinion. Ooh. So like that's how you start it. Let's transpose it. I want this to hit on D sharp. So that's how you start it, and then like you pick like a bell sound. I usually start with this. There we go. Usually I turn on like the sub bass a bit, so like you can still hear like the root notes and like the melody itself. What I wanted to go like in my head is like da na 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 na. So like you basically work it out in your DAW. Beats. Whoa, we got 26 views. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Y'all just paying attention real carefully, huh? Taking notes. Dude, nobody's like typing in chat. You're just pure watching me like do this. Okay, so you got like the notes down right now. It's like a basic progression, and like you want to do like some slight change ups because like otherwise it's like too spammy and repetitive. See, like I go up here again. So like that's like a different like progression to it. That's like the first two bars, I believe. Like this is a bar, 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 and then like we just keep on adding like slight changes basically. Like slight filler notes, so like sometimes it can like start feeling empty. That's not what we want. So So like what I do right here is just like you see like the bass root notes of the sub bass right here as the ghost notes. I think you can turn them on and off by pressing Alt V on your keyboard. Like they're blinking right now, as you can see. You basically just follow them, and like it starts getting like more fuller and rich, as you can hear. So like you're kind of like playing like chords, but like they're not complete chords. They just like spam like loose like top layer melodies, and then like eventually you start like filling them in. So like they start like sounding like a full melody. See, like right now it's already starting like kind of good, so we can start layering. And like at the end of like the 7th to 9th bar, you want to like add like a small like even like an extra additional change it, because like right here the sub is going up, so we want to change up the chord ish. So like if you throw it an octave up, that's what you get. But I don't think we're gonna do that. So right here it starts to get like a bit messy, so we're gonna try and fix that. Okay, like that already sounds kind of good, but let's check with the sub bass again. It was good beats by Mosley. So once you get like your bass melody down, so like these are like the root notes of your melody basically, or like the root progression. And this is like your main melody then. Like you start layering. So you just turn off the sub bass, or like that's what I do. And what you also want to do, like with some sounds they have like muddy lows, you just cut them out with the sub. That's just when you're making the beat. Right now we're just making the melody, so we're gonna do this. So I don't really like this sound all the time, and it sounds like super familiar to like similar melodies that I've already made. So we're gonna like swap out the main melody sound for like a different patch in Omnisphere. Works. And then like when like certain sounds are like too like centered, what I want to do is like make them more wide, so like it feels already fuller by just playing one sound. The way you can do that is like at the bottom here you have this stereo separation knob. I don't think there's rules to like music, so I always like crank this like a lot. Like if it sounds good or if it sounds cool, like just do it. Like don't feel like because people say like, oh, you don't want to like make it like too stereo. If I want to put my basses in stereo, I'm gonna put my bass in stereo. I'll just show you in a second. So like yeah, it just starts sounding better. Usually with this sound, like around here you see like it's like really concentrated and dense. I just like start like looking for a peak. So right there's like a slight bit of like, so like a slight dent into there, and like it just removes that from getting harsh, or like the potential of getting harsh. So like we just remove that. Check with the sub. sounds cool. So right now we're gonna start layering. So layering is usually just looking for sounds that complement it, or trying to find like different kinds of things. For example, pads, leads, just things to like complement like the bass melody. So usually we have like one instance that just uses the same set, and it's just like the same melody playing but with a different sound onto it to like create like a unique like sounding patch. So I got this thing called pods. It's like one of my favorite things. You can hear it in a lot of my melodies, especially like the Uzi stuff things. The way I just did that is selecting on my channel rack like these two, and they're highlighted green by just holding down left click and then going onto my mixer and then selecting the first slot and then pressing Shift Control L on my keyboard. So it automatically routes them towards my bigger mixer channel mixer, whatever it's called, like this thing. What is it called? Mixer. It's basically called mixer. So right now they're both on there, so I can like start adding effects to them. This should sound familiar to you guys. I just always crank the... It's already pretty stereo, but I just crank it up. From time I used this like 20 Hz to like 18 kilohertz cut. It's pretty good. So you got like those extra textures, like those high textures playing, which is pretty cool or good. Let's save this FLP already. Let's call it like, we need a name. Wait, what's good? Deaths by Society Beats. You're so good, man. Hey, thanks, Kids Eye. Pro by Take. What's good? Can anyone give like a name suggestion? I'm always bad with calling things, like especially melodies and stuff. I just like sit down there for like straight 5 minutes. I'm just like, bruh, what am I gonna call this melody? And yeah, it takes way too long. And I don't want to like name it after random objects. Like I want to have like a name that complements the melody too, you know. So yeah, I'm just being a picky little bitch, but. Okay, so you got this going. Now we're gonna start doing fun stuff. So you'd probably expect me to pull up another instance of Omnisphere, because Omnisphere is the best. I'm like, no, there's more plugins, you dumb. Use Nexus. And you're like, Nexus? What's Nexus all about? It's just like, ugh, that's that old trap plugin that Metro Boomin used to use. Who's Metro Boomin? All these kids be like, I'm just like, bruh, Metro the GOAT. But like, yeah, just look in for pads. You can like right click in here and do a new search. A lot of people don't know this, and you can just like put in like a search quota or like whatever it's called, like a tag. You can start searching on it, and there's a car revving by or like a motor. Great. You just click on it and you get like all the pads that you have inside of your Nexus in this case, because we search for pads. And yeah, what I usually just do is put like the melody on here. What I do is I control legato it by pressing Control L on my keyboard, and then you get the initial sound, which is pretty scary actually. And we just turn it down. Like this one is like Nexus output is like pretty high all the time, so like I mix it down like around -22 dB. You can see it in like the hint panel top left, and we call it a pad. Perfect. I don't think we have to change anything right there. Did you change your monitor? Not monitors. I changed my screen, like my screen monitor, so like my display monitor, not my like monitors in my room. Those are still the same like GBLs. Call it Nebula, Juicy, Lavish. I like Lavish. Kingdom, Eternal Galaxy. It's kind of like Juicy, Ace Goody. Thunderbolts. Makes me think of like a iPhone charger. I changed my display, so like it's like a bigger display right now, so like that's why like the stream kind of like started that with a hassle. But yeah, I just start picking like a pad, just click some in. That's pretty cool, but it's not that loud. So like, this ain't it, chief. It's cool, but not it. some sounds in here, dude. So like with Nexus, it takes quite some time to like find a pad or like something you like, because there's a lot of trash patches in here too. But when you have a little patience, you'll start getting the one. I like this one. So like right now it sounds like super like messy, and there's not like a solid bounce to it, so we're gonna pull up our boy Effectrix. And I guess it's your bounce. Cut out some like mid 200 ranges. Boost the highs a bit on this one, because like it has cool like high sounding textures. Good. Good day 6. What we doing? We're making melodies live, my guy. What's good, Philip Brook? You just made that wavy as hell. No cat. All in one click. Yeah, it was one click. What's good, Love Life? This man needs to be a space boy ASAP. I appreciate you, bro. Say hi to Love Live and day 6 in chat, boys. These are some goats. Let's check. What I wanted to do was reply to someone. Oh yeah, the name, of course. This stream is always worth watching. I appreciate that, bro. Lavish. Yeah, let's call this Lavish. Lavish is more like a Roddy Rich type name, I feel like. But okay, that's interesting. Can I make a new folder here? Yes, Lavish. Oh, it's already created. What's up, Dropbox? Oh, it's in here. Okay. Lavish, 170 BPM. By the way, title your your FLPs like nicely. Saves a lot of work. Let's check. Okay, it's syncing. Good. I use Dropbox for online storage, so like whenever like something crashes or whatever, or doesn't matter. It also has rollbacks whenever you have like a premium version of it, which is really good. Press F11 to bring up this screen, project edit credits. I always do this. Just do that. So it like gets into like the metadata of the file. But yeah, love I remember when you're gonna send the vocal chops out, and yeah, it's cool though. I think he's getting like a lot of emails. What's good, Pineapple Fanta? D6, what up, bro? Hope y'all staying safe out there. DM me your email, bro. Hey, he's replying instantly. That's nice. What I do too is play with like unique patterns and like move it up an octave or up or down an octave. So there we go. What I'm gonna do right now is the way I did this is whenever you're on a pattern, you right click this thing when you're here in the top, you can press F, and what it does is it does finds the first next empty. So when you press F, you get like an automatic like pop up, and you can call the pattern a name. I'm gonna put in lead because we want to lead. For leads, you can use like expand. There's a pretty cool lead in there. Purity, Omnisphere mainly, because Omnisphere is like so many synths in like one. So I go to my preset folder again. Gonna pick a little preset that I like. This is like my favorite lead. It's probably sounding pretty familiar to you guys because I use this in a lot of my melodies and beats. If we can get some sound output from it, that'd be great. Force muted. And there we go. Sound familiar yet? So what I usually do is this, like 3 notes hitting at the start, just right now it sounds pretty boring, but you know, like we're going to do the one click thing again. So we go into our boy Effectrix again, do the one click thing. See how it sounds with the sub bass added to it, because like this is like the main progression. I think these are not that nice sounding. Hey, what's good, Gatro? What I also usually do with my melodies is I create sections. So what I do is in the playlist I do Alt T, I believe it is. You can click on it, Alt T, and then it will like add like a marker, and I'll just name it A and B and stuff like that. So there we go. We got C. I usually color this red. I don't know why. Just looks. Makes more sense. And from the bass, what we can do is put on a EQ with the 20 hertz, 18 kilohertz cut, and put that around like 200 hertz. As you can see again in the hint panel, top left. As you can see, this is on 200. What is it? Like 200 hertz again. What we can do is right click this, press C, so we copy the value, and then right click again and press A, so it pops up with an automation clip. So what we can do then is call it cut exclamation mark, bind it to it, and at the start of this we can just have it playing like with like its full spectrum of like sound, whatever you call it, and then after like a certain amount, you want the cut because people want to put an 808 in this. So what's good, wavy? Hey, what's good, Nils? So yeah, that's how you do that. Just creating a slight, small automation clip. We're gonna call this cut. So once we got that going, we want some. There's still something missing. I feel like a little filler needs to be more full. So we got like 3 parts right now, and they all need to be interesting. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think right here what we can do, these melodies, by the way, are a lot of automation clips, just because you turn off certain effects on and off. Like, that's the way I do it. Other people might don't. Which pattern was it again? I think you have to go to turntablists. No, it was in momentary. No, I always forget where this one is. Like, let me reopen Grosby. I think it's on the first page. I always forget where to find it. I'm so dumb. Yeah. By the way, shout out Paper Count. This is made by OK Nils. Check him out on Instagram. He makes artwork. It's dope. Your FP is so neat. Yeah, that's what I always do, bro. How's your day going? Mine's going fine, bro. Dude, I know the feel that Love Life has, like trying to keep up with everyone, because you're trying to like be nice, of course, but like it's sometimes so difficult because like there's a lot of people like DMing and stuff, so shouldn't be an excuse, but sometimes you like lose track, which is like human, you know, so. So I feel like we're done, but we could just do a little more so I can show you guys more of things that I do. Let's insert arcade. So I've been trying out arcade lately. In my opinion, it's pretty cool. And you just use the generic distant voices stuff, and then you just click on one. It doesn't really matter. Then you start looking for the key. So I think it's G, but let's check the bass line. Yeah, it's G. This is always like the tricky part. From time it's like really hard to like find like the key of the vocals. But what really helps is just with everything. Also what you do with 808s, same applies for vocals. Just throw it up an octave and like see how it sounds like real high. It's easier to like distinguish keys. So it's right now set to D major, I believe. Let's put it on G major and see if it's either major or minor. Usually these are minor, but I'm not sure. And then what you always like, what I also do with these like arcade stuff is like when you just use them dry from arcade, they sound like super generic, but I just usually spice them a bit up so like they sound like quite different. So like people don't instantly recognize like, oh, you used an arcade thing, and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like it's fun to like, yeah, change it up basically. I love this shot. It's like my favorite. See, like that one is off. That's what it does, but it shouldn't. So let's try minor. It's not G sharp. No. G minor. See, and now it's in key because it's minor. Apparently, it's all maths. Music is all maths. But I don't know how to do them. Which is slightly embarrassing. I should know, but whatever. So right now it's like, okay, you put in a vocal chop. Cool, but this is rather boring. What we do is and I also want to like make a duplicate instance, so we have like the normal playing. We can do wait, let's check. Right click S on this, it splits them, so you like both get both, you know what I mean. And we just wait, where's number 2? That's number 1. I think we can play this with like the pad and thing. What we can do is here create a D section, turn off that automation clip. And just cause we're doing like everything on the stream right now, cassette better than RC20 in my opinion. I don't know, RC20 is cool, but I don't know. People sometimes tend to like overkill it with RC20 and it just ruins the melody. Jank Define, what's good? Jank Define. Yo, 28 viewers in this beat. For real, 4K. We're doing pretty good. I haven't been really like keeping track of like the numbers, but so far, I appreciate you probably take. But like, yeah, I'm taking like a bit longer than usual, but it's alright because I'm trying to show you guys everything. So I believe in the way I just move this is by scrolling. You can use your scroll wheel, just like move these. Yee. The order of effects on your chain also matters. So yeah, I'll show it right now. I think in the Waves bundle, there's this beautiful thing called the S1 stereo imager. I don't use this all the time. It's been a while since I used this, but you just can crank up the width. And starts getting really wide. Like how the wider it gets, like the better it fits in the mix from time. Just rename these so it looks cleaner. I don't like the Vox thing. So yeah, let's see. that loud right now. What I was gonna do is throw this on here. I feel like that's a good ending right there because it starts getting more empty. So yeah, that's how you do it. Oh wait, almost done. Almost done. We've got to add the automation clip with this one. So like once you get like this automation thing done and like you get like the shortcuts down, it starts really getting nice and efficient in your like workflow, which is really nice to have. Because like then you can like get the idea that's inside of your head like easier into like your software. In this case, FL Studio, of course. See, like right now with the Effectrix, after the gate, it sounds weird, but before it just works. Got a marker with E. It's the last part, it's the outro part, and right here I think we're kind of done. Is not the detail, but how long have I been making melodies? Rovalka asks. 2.5 years now, I think. 2 years. I started out with like this MIDI keyboard, like this thing right here, and those were my first Looperman loops. Like the first things that I put out were on Looperman. I never named these. You never renamed them? I don't know, man. It just looks cleaner in my opinion. I just prefer like a clean FLP. Because like it's easier to work or like continue with, or like when you need to like search for something, when you like need to reopen the FLP, you can like find it easier. Yeah. So yeah. I think this one is done. So what I always like do is instead of like just Control R it and then just bounce it, I always do like go to the start with like the marker. Why is this called E? Oh, I already had a marker named E. Well, that's gone now. I just click on here, this like bottom left thing, arm disk recording, and then you can press Alt R on your keyboard. It pops up this like small window, and then you just press start, and it starts like rendering this thing out, and puts it automatically in your playlist. So once that there, you can like start playing with like some extra effects on the chain. Usually I don't do that with these melodies, but yeah, you can just add that. And I just got a message from Beats by Payday. Oh, okay, he's asking for loops, and we got Get Thrown in the that's crazy. Get Thrown mentioned me in his story. Let's go. We live. Can I show this? Is this like visible to you guys? I appreciate y'all who are in there, by the way. Don't forget to like the stream, because we can use all support that there is. Can we just like... How does this look? It's my boy Getro, like, watching the stream. That's crazy. Shout out Getro. Paper camp on top. You already know. So yeah, as you can see, it bounced. It took quite some time because there's like a lot of instances, but my computer is still handling fine while streaming. And then like sometimes I like even like crank the stereo spread a bit on the master. See what like different key sounds like. I think that one gets really muddy. And let's put this on auto because like it's a cleaner stretch, as you can see. How do you cut it like that? Instead of having the piano focus on by pressing Ctrl T, on and off, like when you're on this like main frame focused, you can press Ctrl T and stuff, and like it turns this one on and off. You can press C on your keyboard, and you get this like choppy boy. It's like the cutter, and like when you hold Shift, it does like a right cut. When you hold Alt, you can like make like a precision cut. And yeah, just hold Shift. That's my tip. And then you got it's pretty good. And if you press Ctrl Alt Z, it starts undoing more levels, and it starts showing you this like history tab. And because of arcade, sometimes this thing tends to get laggy. Should I like tweak it a bit with the pitch? I don't know. This sounds better, in my opinion. No, I used to do Edison in FL11, true, but I like it's also pitched up by a take 100 cents. You're right, bro. Wait, is everyone paper camp from EU? No, I don't think so. I believe Youngboy Brown is not from the EU. Let me think. YBB is not from the EU, I believe. Let me check. I'm gonna check right now on my phone. Hold up, let me play this in the background. I love this part. And Trap go crazy, of course. Trap is from America. And that's basically it. Like, the majority is from Eastern countries and like mid-Europe, like the Czechs, Slovakia. But you also have like Majin and me from the Netherlands. You got Quanic being from Portugal. We got Palas, or Palas. Palas, what you cooking, Palas? And he's from Denmark. I don't know where 40's from, but I think he's also from America. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know where 40's from. But like, yeah, the majority is just from Europe. True. Ubo is from Germany. And that's basically it. Those are the boys. Let's check where Youngboy Brown is from. I can't check where he's from. But yeah. How did Paper Camp get started? That's a question you should ask Kyle Jr. 40 for America for sure. I think, yeah, Malaysia, I believe. Malaysia. What happened to Majin's YouTube? He switched to a different channel. His main channel was kind of like dying, so he like sold it or some shit. I don't know. He just got rid of it, and he's going to pursue his new channel from now on. kind of fucked up. I kind of did. Because like right here at the transition. It's not that bad. I don't feel like nobody would really care. This is like a first part. So let me bounce this. Then we bounce it just by like pressing Ctrl R, and then like as a wave, of course. And these are my export settings. Nothing special. Just make sure you cut that tail, and like I don't even put it onto like 32-bit stereo or whatever, or like the 32-bit thing or float, because like it's just the wave files get that big, and I don't think there's a noticeable difference by ear, only in file size by eyes. So done exporting. This one's done. It's a pretty cool melody, not gonna lie, but I don't know if anyone's gonna use it because it's like super like experimental. I don't know if it will do well. So yeah, we're gonna start a new one. We need to make some money bag melodies, and like those are really spammy melodies, so I don't know, like I'm bad at them because like I always tend to overcomplicate stuff, and that's not very good. But we can just start with a little keyscape. Let's check chat. Appreciate it, but probably take how many dB export? How many dB? I just export whatever like is in the playlist. I just do my leveling and that's it. Hey, it was good, Gibbo. You like it? Appreciate it, bro. Gibbo in chat. Shout out Gibbo, bro. We going crazy in the labs. I love our labs. Getro on this. Yeah, Getro can always hop on these. I send these to Getro every single week. The files makes it definitely heavy, yeah. 32-bit. Or like Flow, I believe. Appreciate it. Why not higher quality on resampling? I don't know. This is just what I do, bro. It's been working so far. And I think like it doesn't really matter. Like what I always do is just like whenever you export MP3s, put it on 320 kilobits per second, I believe. Like the bit rate, put it on 320, and then you're good. But I need to make like this Moneybag Yo melody. But like I don't listen a lot to Moneybag Yo. But it said like like the guy hitting me up like said like I believe it's Glazer. Glazer said like I should make something similar to Break the Internet, but I can't listen to it on my YouTube because like I'm probably gonna get striked. So I don't know. Let's see. I don't know how to make these melodies. Like, wait, let me just mute my computer and let me just listen to the song real quick. I'll just play something. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna check it right now. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, so like 2 seconds in I already know like what it sounds like again. So like it's like kind of like it's like 150 BPM for sure. So like these are Southside melodies, so like this is basically how he does it. And then like, whoops, I almost messed up already. But we're gonna make something out of this with like a little twist of myself. Like it's just I don't know, man. It's so melodically like not to my liking, but we're gonna make it anyway. So I'm gonna just click through some sounds. Like this break the internet thing is just one layer, but I don't want to make like super plain stuff. Oh wait, I need to show the screen again. Woo! Chat's probably going wild. Yeah, see, no one's trying to look at your face. The screen, bro. I know. Don't worry. Y'all want the sauce. See, y'all so thirsty, bro. Y'all so thirsty for the fucking sauce, dog. Y'all like, oh my god, we can't see the screen. And my FL just went away. Okay. Isn't that lovely? Wow. Guess we have to start a new one. Dude. Ugh. You know, it happens, but that was like 3-second work, so. Alright, interesting. Boot it up. There we go. $150 BPM. Oh, I almost screwed up. This should be here. Yeah. So what I always do too is play with the velocities, Alt R, and you can randomize it. You can even change the seed, so like the random number that it takes. And you just start randomizing it. Let's change the pitch. You can make it like some trailer stuff. What keyboard? I believe it's like a Akai MPK Mini. I got this keyboard. Let me show you guys. It's this one. This little boy. I don't use it that much, but sometimes it comes in handy. So like it's the Akai MPK, or like, yeah, MPK Mini MK2. Yeah. So that's the one. Dude, okay. I thought my FL was gone again. I just tripped out. So what can we put on this? I don't know, like a pad? This is difficult, man. I think we should just keep it on 3 layers and then like an extra which we gonna call the wheel. Everybody's like, what wheel? What you mean by wheel? Ymar, what up? What's good, Roman Beats? Damn, why you incognito? I'm not trying to try and share personal stuff on stream, bro. That's why we do F Control Shift N. But what's good, Cholito? It's just to like prevent seeing you guys from my history, of course, because there's like these websites, and dude, like I just download my melodies from there. I don't make anything myself. I just download everything. There's people who send other people's loops for like placements and shit. I'm just like, bruh, how can you even like think about doing that? Like, don't. But yeah. See, I'm gonna type in will, and it's just like, what? Communicating wills? Just type in will in your Omnisphere, and you get like this cool ambient sounding thing. Watch this. So we're gonna route these. Shift Control L, like I said before. You're like, wow, that's a big sound. Now you're like, whoa, that's cool. Cut out some lows, turn it down. What up, Draft? I think this is just it, bro. Like, these melodies be straightforward as hell. Like, I can't show you guys the song, but it's called like Breaking the Internet by Moneybagg Yo. Like, that melody is just like this. It's like even simpler. Markers around. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of like a horror movie effect. True. That's fire. So what we're gonna do now is do the same thing that we used to do before. Alt R, start rendering it. Let me check my phone real quick. There we go. And we're gonna do some processing on this one for me. And let's check, like, what I always like do too is, like, with keys and stuff, you wanna see if the 808 like fits in nicely. So what we're gonna do is just use a temporary 808, of course. I'm gonna mix it the way I always do. So like the 808 starts banging and sounds good. So we're gonna put in like a new pattern. That's what they're called, English. And like we're gonna put in like the 808 key. So like A is already too low, so I know I'm gonna pitch it up. So what we want it on, like C sharp, 300 semitones. So let's pitch this up with 300 cents. 300 semitones is way too much. I mean 3 semitones. Excuse me. Yeah, now like you can see like, okay, my melody is nice for like the 808. I've never produced EDM before I started making beats, bro. God zombies that beat. Can I slide you some loops? Yeah, check them out in the description, bro. It's hard though. This is giving me nightmares. I have to make these because someone asked me to, and I'm gonna do it. So, ymar keeps his promise. Let's put on RC. Like, a lot of people tend to like with RC20 like overkill the noise. Like, don't do that. Just like keep it at like 5%, so it's like super subtle, but it's still there. Let's try and put on this bad boy right here, see how it sounds. Okay, so we need a name for this. I'm gonna call it Will, cause like, why not? So we need to save the FLP at first. So there we go. Will 150 BPM at ymar. There we go. Copy it. FL11. Doink, and we're done. So rename this to that thingy. Oh, I didn't copy everything. Lol. Okay, and there we have our file named. So we're gonna export this and then start it. Bada bing, bada bang. Oh, we made a SIL, but it's probably nothing related to PayPal. So that one's done, and we're gonna make a new one. Save the FLP. Any requests in chat? What should I make? How many people are still in there? 19. Y'all crazy. God damn. God damn. We're still in here. That's like a lot of people. Let's check. Can I add anyone? No. I can only add myself and stuff. Okay. So yeah, I can make some more. Let's just start making melodies, cause why not? There we go. It's like that standard progression. That kind of sounds like a Far Stretch Riot. Transpose it. Switch it up. As you can see, for the majority of things, I use Omnisphere, of course. Omnisphere is legendary. Na 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 na. Just click through my bank again and see what we got. I already know what I'm going to use. I'm cheating. Where's this other one at? That's it. There we go, and then we do the same thing. Just copy these over. Hey, it was good, Kyle Jr. What's good, broski? Hold up. All right. Seems like I gotta go. That's unfortunate. What's good, boys? Seems like I gotta bounce, unfortunately. Like, we got 27 viewers in chat, which is crazy, but I might have to return some other day. So, yeah, unfortunately, I gotta wrap the stream up right now. I hope you guys learned something from this, like, what was it? 1 hour and 23 minutes stream. If you guys want me to do it more often, hit me up on Instagram. Like, tell me what you'd like to see. Feel free to, like, message me any, like, suggestions and shit. Cause, like, yeah, I'm hella down to, like, do more live streams. And that's it. Follow me on Instagram. It's definitely mellow. Yeah, definitely sad vibes, boys. LMAO. Alright, Jank Divine. But keep reminding me, bro. But, like, yeah, definitely follow me on Instagram at 80.ymar. Like the one in the thumbnail, you know, and in the title. Just follow me. Drop a like, sub to the channel, and stay tuned for more. And yeah, let me do this, like, little outro screen thingy. Peace out, boys. See you later. Schlatt.